Hello Libras, welcome and welcome back to Preferher Tarot, where I love to see that you prefer me. We're not going to waste any time, we're just going to hop right into your reading. What messages do you have for the sign of Libra for now until the 23rd of April, please and thank you? What messages do you have for the sign of Libra? We have the Eight of Pentacles coming out, so you guys are working, focused on learning something new, or maybe you guys are going to school, or you just focus on your work, period. The Strength card, Leo energy. Needing to have the strength and courage to push through. So you have someone needs a lot of strength to maintain their work or something. Some of you guys are strength trainers. Okay. Others of you know that whatever it is that you want to do moving forward in life, whatever it is that you want to focus on, is going to take a lot of strength and courage to follow through. More messages for the sign of Libra. More messages for the sign of Libra, please and thank you. The Four of Swords. Here you are, healing, taking a break. The Four of Wands here at the bottom of the deck. That's home, foundation, celebration, family. Someone's thinking about a new home. Someone's just taking a break from work. So some of you guys have had to put in a lot of work, and now you're taking a break. More messages here for Libra. Make it clear. We have the King of Swords coming out. We have the Seven of Wands. And we also have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Well, that hard work pays off. Whatever you've been working on, it pays off. Things change. All right. I feel like it's going to be a success with that Wheel of Fortune underneath the Eight of Pentacles. I see you creating your boundaries with that Seven of Wands. I see you being logical and clear with your decision making with that King of Swords here. The Chariot card here at the bottom of the deck. You're determined to push forward. You're determined to take control of your life. I feel like some of you guys are just getting away from the past, getting away from the way you used to do things, things that you used to accept. You're working on you, working on a new you. Yeah, we have the Devil card here underneath the Four of Swords and next to the Wheel of Fortune. So you may be tempted to go back to the way things used to be, but I also feel like these are those karmic lessons that you're having to learn from, or creating a new path, create a new path. So I do want you to make sure that you're accountable for what you're creating in life, okay? Because I guess what I should say is that you're creating karma, okay? Whether it's good or bad. More messages. The Justice card was at the bottom of the deck. That's your energy, bringing in some type of balance. Ten of Cups next to the Devil. Ten of Wands here at the bottom of the deck. You have a divine masculine energy here that is becoming burdened, or is a burden on someone. So you take that how it resonate. But with the Ten of Cups here next to the Devil card, I feel like someone's family has been tested. Your love, your path, like your connections, who you're connected with, it has been tested. So I guess your family could be consisted of a lot of amazing people, and I feel like even if you don't see the amazement of your family, of your foundation, of where you come from, I feel like there may have been a lot of detours in order to keep you from that success. So someone is ready to break some type of generational curses, or has been on the move to making that happen. That's why you're working on creating some change, because you see some type of generational curse. That's what it is, I believe. Someone recognizes it. The Devil card and the Ten of Cups. Then we have the Star card here next to it, being renewed hope and faith. Everything could get much better. I see so much better, even though I've come from so much worse or something like that. Underneath the Seven of Wands, it's just you learning how to create those boundaries, making that space for you, making that space for your family, creating that space in your mind in order to create and manifest that life that you want. Generational wealth. Success. Generational success. So the Fool card here at the bottom of the deck, is time to take a leap of faith away from that past, away from the things that you used to do, away from those things that may have been embedded in you. The trauma and pain from your ancestors may still be in your DNA. All right, and I see you taking a leap of faith away from that energy, ready to break those curses. Moving on. What's the Eight of Pentacles? Yeah, Page of Swords. You're learning something new. How to create generational wealth, success, longevity, and following your heart to do so. What's the Four of Swords? The Lovers. Someone's taking a break on a relationship. Someone's thinking about making better choices, to take that leap of faith, to go towards brand new things, to take that risk, to not be afraid. Could be a Gemini involved. But we have Gemini, Capricorn. We have Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus. We have, I said Aquarius already. Moving forward. What's the King of Swords? The Five of Swords and Wands head. About making this change. At one point in time, you feel like you wasn't capable of making that change. What's the Seven of Wands? We have the Knight of Cups, and we also have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, all right. I like that. So, analyzing the situation, right? Following your heart, taking action, and being committed. Being committed. Or this could be something that you used to be committed to, and now you're creating the boundaries towards that energy. Tower card at the bottom of the deck. That shift. What's the Wheel of Fortune? Clarify the wheel. And there's the Death card popping out with the Five of Pentacles. I love it. I love it. Come on now. All of that lack thereof energy. Any losses that you've been taking, you're about to receive it back. It's going to be renewed. It's comeback season. I feel like comeback season is happening for you, or it's on its way. With the Knight of Wands here at the bottom of the deck, you taking a risk and you getting away from a situation. What situation? You paying attention to the situations that just didn't work out, and it probably shouldn't have, right? What's the Devil card? The High Priestess. Following your intuition about attachments, about things that bring you fear, things that keep you away from that happiness. What's the Ten of Cups? That family. Whatever it is that you want, that wish fulfillment. Nine of Swords, Six of Wands, Temperance card. So we have Sag here. Taking your, hold on, let me see. Hangman here at the bottom of the deck, right? So gaining a new perspective. Even though we were talking about you might have came from a situation where you felt like it could have been much better or whatever, but instead of soaking, I feel like you see the success in the situation. You're becoming much more balanced in your situation. You're receiving that enlightenment, looking at things completely differently here. Being more patient about the changes happening within you and those around you. What's the Star card? The Moon card. Where you were fearful, afraid, didn't know what to do, feel like you were drowning. Nine of Cups. Something happens. It brings you some type of happiness. It brings in an energy of, oh, I'm progressing, I'm moving forward, things are changing. What's the Lovers card? Someone also realizes that they have been dealing with a karmic. So you had to learn some lessons when it involves this person. Okay? Excuse me. Involving this person, you had to learn some lessons, right? So it could have been something that you just kept going through with this person, but you kept on going through with this person. So we have the Page of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles on top of the Lovers. Let me see, what's at the bottom of the deck? The Tower card. Capricorn towards Virgo energy. All right, we're going to say that. But this could also be, maybe you have that energy in your chart. Earth energy in your chart. Maybe you're younger or the one who's older in this situation. Maybe this person, it was just this person was already well off, okay? And even though this person was well off, whether it was you or another, someone will still feel like they were missing something, okay? And I feel like that's part of some type of generational curse, you know, because to be honest, I think a lot of people have settled, not saying everyone, we're saying a lot of people. A lot of people have settled in situations because of comfort. Okay, so and this is what I'm seeing. So a person is realizing, like, you know what, I'm going to take a break on these situations or whatever, because I guess you're realizing some type of lessons here where it's not just about comfort. Okay, you should be comfortable in a relationship, but I'm talking about when it comes down to just material wealth. If this person isn't making you happy outside of material wealth, then I think that's just settling, right? And maybe people in your family were doing those things. People around you, people, your friends and stuff like that, were just doing those things, and so you just fell into that energy. But then you realize, like, wait, something needs to change. It doesn't even have to be specifically that, but it's something like that here going on. Maybe it could be almost slaving for a dollar type of energy. Making choices to work smarter and not harder. All right, what's the Death and Rebirth card? Thank you. The Fool card and the Six of Pentacles. Like, I'm telling you, you're about to receive that energy back. Whatever you feel like you lost, you feel like you was out here alone, that lack thereof energy, I feel like that's about to switch. It's going to be a flip of the switch in your mental. You've been through enough. Here comes divine grace, I feel. And it's just time for a brand new beginning here. Or some of you, hold on, let me slow down, because that's not for everyone. For some of you guys, you have taken some losses because you were given too much, and that was foolish. It was foolish. So now you're changing that energy and creating that change with the Death card, but also becoming much more fortunate with the Wheel of Fortune. What's the High Priestess here? That was quick. Thank you. Page of Cups. Follow your intuition about new people, the newcomers in life. Follow your intuition about them, all right? Because they could be just a test, because this is right on top of the High Priestess and the Devil card. What's the Temperance card for Libra? The Chariot card. Yeah, you being patient, but you pushing forward. You being driven to get to that wish fulfillment in life, the Hierophant. Divine grace, so it has you looking over you. If you feel like you need to walk away, or if you feel like you're being called to get away from a situation, get away from a certain environment, get away from certain ways of being, do so. What's the Moon card? Double Cancer, by the way, in Pisces. Four of Wands, the Moon. All right, okay. Afraid of truly having this connection. Maybe afraid of building this connection. Maybe afraid of if it's ever possible, or something like that. Some lies and deceit. Hold on, give me a second, because it was something else there. Someone has been lied to by a masculine, or feel like they have to lie. In order to have a union, and in order to bring things together. So once again, it was going back to me talking about the settling situation. Like, if it doesn't complete you, you're lying to yourself. If it doesn't bring you that wish fulfillment type of energy, you're lying to yourself. You're lying to that person. It's all of that. So you're moving on from that. So okay. Oh, okay. All right. So you've seen relationships where it wasn't quite a success, or you've been in relationships where it wasn't quite a success, or you settled because of this, that, and the other. And now it just brought in that type of energy of, I don't know if I could ever do that. That's not true. It's not real. True love is just not, it's not real life. I guess. What's the Chariot card? I think it's all about learning us. Wow, as I'm saying this comes out. The Nine of Pentacles. It's about learning us, learning ourselves individually first before we get into those type of situations, before we get into the union. Because when you learn yourself, you know what you're not going to deal with and what you can compromise with, right? So look, I'm going to leave this here and move on to an oracle and see what pops out there with the Sun card at the bottom of the deck, because that's what brings you happiness. That's what brings you peace and contentment and joy, all of that good stuff with the Nine of Pentacles. Your individuality. You being authentic and true to you. Anyways, let's get to an oracle and see what pops out. Let's do Goddess Power. What's going on? What else do you have for the sign of Libra on this spread? What else do you have for the sign of Libra? Some of you guys are going to avoid the change as I'm shuffling this card. The cards, the Death card is trying to fall out in reverse, so trying to avoid that change. Just letting you guys know. Well, you might have left the reading by now, huh? We have Mayat, truth in reverse. So some people aren't accepting the truth, but some of you guys, this is more about, I've dealt with some injustices or whatever, and when are things going to happen my way? No, you may feel like it's not happening your way in this moment, but eventually the scales will become balanced, okay? And then adaptability here in reverse at the bottom of the deck is you feeling like you can adapt to the situation, and it's time to do so, if I'm not mistaken. Let me make sure, because that might not even be it. I don't think it is. Let me see. Right. So you feel like you're unable to respond. That's what it is. Sometimes you find yourself unable to respond to life challenges because you are holding on too tightly to an image of how things should be. It's hard to adapt to changing circumstances when you are so connected to familiar conditions or an old identity. Or you may be too attached to the form of your desired outcome, and when things go in a different direction, you resist. Have no fear. Instead, love these changes. Be open and curious. Call on the goddess I am to embody her power. Remember, she could effortlessly shift from one form to another and move between worlds without consequence. Trust that whatever you're bumping up against will dissolve through your willingness to simply be with what is and allow the magic to reveal itself. So let's read 31 exactly, because you feel like, oh, something is not happening right. For some of you guys, you like, I can't quite move forward until you get your due justice, right? But let's read this. The law of karmic states that everyone comes into balance sooner or later. So trust that in the greater story of your life, all wrongs will get righted. The goddess Maya appears with her scales of justice to remind you that you are only seeing one moment in time. The balance of events tips both ways until it comes into coherence with the harmony of the universe. Regardless of this natural rebalancing, it's time to speak up, and if you see injustice in your world. Maya says, in order for you to truly be free, everyone must be free. She offers you the alignment task of considering where you may have hurt someone else and how your unconscious projection of how the world should be, may have set you up for a transgression, even if you were innocent. This is a time of great unraveling, and nothing meaningful will be accomplished without some effort. Another message for you now is to see behind the words of others, especially when you feel they may be withholding truth or acting without awareness. It's important not to be able to enable this. Tell the truth with as much as much love as you can, even even though denial may be swept away in an awkward moment and everyone feels exposed. It's an important way to move forward with compassion. The goddess Mayat reminds you that she is a champion for those willing to course correct and gives you her full support. Look, Libra. I'm reading it, and it was talking about you seeing the world how it should be, right? You seeing relationships as one way, or you seeing these situations as one way. We talked about that, and I was saying that if it's not genuine, if it's not authentic to you and to yourself, you lying to yourself. You're not being true to yourself. It's like being dishonest. So yeah, and just be open to changes in life. We all can change. We all can grow or whatever. I am going to leave it here, Libra. That was your reading. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know down in the comments if it resonated, how it resonated. Leave like, shares, all of that good stuff. I love y'all. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.